Yo, click on this. You're watching Click on This.
Al Sotto along with
Chachi McFly.
here with Click on This show and Below the Belt show here at the Harmon Center for the Arts in Washington, D.C., covering the Creative Coalition Inauguration Ball.
And we're also here to try to make balls great again. Wait, that came out wrong. We're going to make parties great again. We're here partying in D.C.
Yes, this is one of the premier inauguration balls here in D.C. Of course, we have a new president, President Donald Trump. We're curious to see and hear what the attendees think of President Donald Trump.
Here's a spoiler. They don't like them.
And we're also here to talk about the arts and how important is the arts, because President Donald Trump apparently is cutting funding for the Endowment of the Arts.
This is the rumor. We don't want to speculate on rumors. We'll see it when it happens. But, I mean, of course, you and I here, we support the arts, Below the Belt show.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're
Click
artists.
on this show. We love
Click on this. Yes, that's what
Absolutely.
we do.
So stay tuned. With great red carpet interviews here at the Harmon Center for the Arts, guys. More to come. Alysia Reiner, very tall and model-esque. Alysia Reiner, wow, you must be excited to be here at the Creative Coalition Inauguration Ball. But I got to ask your thoughts on Trump being elected and the Trump administration. How do you think it will affect the arts?
I have no idea. And that's, I think as an artist, our biggest job is to wonder and to keep an open mind. Like, that's what artists do.
Right.
And I'm here tonight to say, keep on wondering and keep on making art. The most important thing in the next 4 years is that we all keep on creating, and that our creative spirit can never die. And no matter who's president, creativity will never stop. And art will never stop. And sometimes art can incite change in magical and amazing ways. Like, think about Hamilton, it's an amazing piece of art about politics. So anything is possible. And I'm here in the right to bear arts because it is so important. From the Greeks, you think about the importance of the arts and how it incites change. So,
Do you have an opinion on President Trump?
Opinions are like
You could say it here.
everybody has one, and my opinion doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because what's important is, what are we gonna do now? What can I do now to make America better? What can I do to stand up for what I believe in?
Sure. Those are very good words. And we got to talk a little bit of Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Well, Figaro will be making a return in the upcoming season.
Season 5,
Yeah.
watch and find out.
Yes,
You might
okay.
see Miss Fig around town again. We'll see.
Orange is the New Black renewed through season 7, I heard?
Season 7,
Yeah.
and I'm on another beautiful show called Better Things, which is just got its second season. And I'm with Allie on another show called
Search Party?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on Search Party as well. Fantastic.
So it's a good time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, we look forward to it. And congratulations on the SAG Awards.
Thank you so
ensemble
much.
cast
I
again.
know, it's exciting.
And
It's
Uzo
so
nominated
exciting.
as well.
I know. God bless. God bless. God bless.
Fantastic. Looking absolutely gorgeous. And
Thank you.
and look forward to it. Talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Great. I'm here again with Cheryl Hines, but welcome back to D.C. Yes.
Thank you.
And this future administration, how you feel is going to be with the arts?
Well, I think we have a lot of work to do to make sure that the arts stay in schools and stay, make sure that they have an appreciation and a focus in young people's lives, because I think it's very important. But I think we have a lot of work ahead of us.
So you would think with Trump, being on The Apprentice, the Celebrity Apprentice, that he'd understand the arts and appreciate having that in school. So we're having definite hope, optimistic hope, cautious hope. Yes.
Let's have optimistic hope. I like that.
Speaking of the arts, some of the best arts that you've done, I think, is Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is finally coming back after, what has it been, like 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, it has been something like that, yeah.
Can we see you back on the show again?
Yeah, we're shooting right now.
You're shooting. So you're actually shooting. Okay. So That's great news. What can we expect? Have they announced when it's going to launch yet?
No, I can't
nothing.
tell you anything about anything.
Nothing. How's it being back with Larry again on the set?
It's amazing. I'm having so much fun. Back with the whole gang. We're just having a really great time.
Does it feel any different after 4 or 5 years? Or
Oddly, it doesn't.
Right.
Which is weird. I mean, maybe it should. I don't know. But it doesn't.
Coming back home with like best friends again,
That's what it feels like. I mean, I'm really good friends with Larry anyway. But then when you have everybody like Susie Essman and Jeff, and you have everybody together, it just feels, it's really fun.
So no spoilers at all?
No. Are you kidding me?
All right. And you're also going to Sundance, I guess, for your movie Wilson. Can you tell us about that movie?
I can. So Wilson is based on a graphic novel, and Woody Harrelson plays Wilson, and he's not a very lovable character. you love to hate him, actually. And then Laura Dern is his love interest, and I play Laura Dern's sister. And no spoilers, but we get in a pretty bad fist fight.
Oh, wow, okay. And you also have your own show, the Son of Zorn, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that, how it is working with live action, also cartoons?
Well, Son of Zorn is on Fox on Sunday nights, and there's one animated character voiced by Jason Sudeikis, and it's challenging at times because there's not a real person there. There's you have to leave room, and then they animate him in later.
So it's actually harder to work with cartoons than real people?
Yeah, sometimes.
Hi, we're here with Actress Extraordinaire.
Actress Extraordinaire?
Yes, Charisma Carpenter. This is Below the Belt.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Now, obviously, we have a new president, the 45th president of the United States, Donald
Today,
Trump. Yes,
at noon.
Yes. Did you watch the inauguration?
I did, as much as I could. I was attending a brunch for the Creative Coalition, which I'm here for tonight. But I watched as much as I could, and then I watched his inauguration at the event as well.
Now, how do you think Trump will handle the arts and arts education, which is the mission of the Creative Coalition?
How do I think he will handle it? Well, it was declared yesterday that he plans to zero out the National Endowment Fund. So clearly arts is not a priority. And I think there is a gross misunderstanding with the people of America that might think, well, of course, we need to slash budgets and we need to be concerned with the deficit and, what's more important, the arts or a hospital or whatever. But I don't think that our nation is in that kind of situation. It's not an arts or hospital situation at this moment in time. So I feel that comparison is really not a good argument. I think it's imperative as a human being that we maintain the arts. It's financially, it's physically, it's an investment. I mean, on tax dollar wise, for every $1 donated by the government, $7 are brought back into the communities in which an art center is developed. It stimulates the economy in that area. The dry cleaners, the restaurants, everything benefits by having arts. And then there's also the human appeal, that it teaches us compassion and empathy. It's a vehicle for social change. It brings up things. It's confronting. It's a reflective of our society and what's happening in this moment in time. Like even right now, we are part of history. Like we have changing of the guard today, and this is an amazing, inspiring time. Do I agree with all of the policies and the issues and the things that Mr. Trump says? I am not, and I'm not. But I am grateful, so grateful for the opportunity that he has provided me to challenge me in how passionate am I about my issues, being a woman, being a mother of a 13-year-old boy. How do I feel about a man that's never held office having the largest office? How do I feel about a man that speaks so irreverently about women holding the most powerful office in the world? How do I feel? These are very challenging times, but I accept that challenge, and I'm impassioned by that challenge, and I'm grateful for this challenge. I'm grateful for Trump for these things. Because it's lit my fire, and I'm here, and I'm marching tomorrow.
My next question is that fire going to light you up tomorrow?
Yes,
during the Women's March?
But in a respectful, peaceful way. I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in any. we are accomplishing nothing by speaking negatively or by trashing storefronts or stealing or setting fire. That is not my kind of protest. My protest is fierce, it's smart, it's intelligent, it's feminine, and that's what I'm here to do.
And you're doing it quite well. And I got to ask, Charisma, I've been a fan of yours for many years.
Thank
Buffy
you.
the Vampire Slayer.
Yes,
A lot of
20th anniversary is
20th
coming up.
anniversary is coming
Oh my
up.
God.
Yes. Anything special planned for that big anniversary?
I mean, at this moment in time, no. I did get a press
Reunion, perhaps?
I mean, wouldn't that be amazing?
Right.
No, but I did get a call. I didn't
Yeah.
know it was the 20th anniversary coming up. I got a press request, and I was like, wow, it's been 20 years. So I'm sure there'll be more on that later.
Now, would you jump at the chance to do any kind of sequel for Buffy the Vampire Slayer if they turned it into a movie,
Joss is
or if they did another TV show?
Only if Joss is involved.
Okay, which makes sense. And you gotta
Yeah,
love
he's
Joss.
the man.
He
He's the
definitely
man.
is,
Yes,
absolutely.
of course.
Well, you look absolutely stunning
Thank
tonight.
you.
All right, we're here with the one and only Attorney Extraordinaire, Gloria Allred, representing so many women.
Summer Zervos.
Summer Zervos.
Very great Summer
What can you tell us about your upcoming lawsuit against President Donald Trump?
Well, it's actually a lawsuit that we filed this week in New York. And it's a defamation lawsuit on behalf of Summer against then President-elect Donald Trump, now President.
Right.
And we are going to vigorously litigate this lawsuit unless he wishes to retract what he said about Summer. And, he called all of the accusers liars, said they were fabricating and what they said was fiction. She took a polygraph test and passed about her allegations against Mr. Trump. And so we'll see what happens.
So a little bit.
But as I've indicated in my press conference, this case is going to be resolved in a court of law, not by a tweet in the middle of the night.
Sure. Now that Trump is president, does that change anything as far as is he immune to anything?
No.
Okay.
The Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court, in the case of Jones versus Clinton, Paula Jones versus President Clinton, indicated that no man is above the law,
Nice.
including the President of the United States, for unofficial acts, that is, acts involving his personal conduct. So we think that there is a basis for filing this lawsuit. We expect him to battle it with everything he's got, and we're ready for that battle.
All right. Summer, are you ready for the battle?
I'm doing my best.
You'll do your best. Now, we read the article on Us Weekly or whatever, so it doesn't surprise you with the other allegations that have come out, and of course the Access Hollywood bust with Billy Bush. I guess that comes as no surprise hearing how Donald Trump is behind closed doors.
Well, that's why she spoke out when she did during the campaign. She wanted to speak her truth. But she, and others were also extremely courageous, and we're going to be marching with some of them tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the Women's March. You got your good walking shoes on for tomorrow?
We're ready.
You're not going to wear heels and a gown, I guess.
No.
Fantastic. Well,
Thank you so
you
much.
ladies look lovely tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy the ball. And this is the ball. This is the cool ball to go to, isn't
Oh,
it?
cool.
The Creative Coalition,
I've never
right?
been here before. I'm sure it will be.
Creative Coalition. Certainly
got
a
it,
place
sir.
to be. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a
you.
good evening.
We're here with actor extraordinaire Dean Morse of Breaking Bad
Yes.
and the upcoming. Wow, so big films coming out.
Fist Fight's coming
Fist
up.
Fight
Death
coming up,
Wish is
yeah.
coming up. Book of Henry's coming up.
Book of Henry. I heard of Book of Henry. It's about like a child genius.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Naomi Watts. Colin Trevorrow directed it, who directed Jurassic World. So.
And the upcoming Starman episode 9.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Now, gotta ask. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask
Yeah.
of what your thoughts are with Trump being elected and the Trump administration taking over.
Well, I think it's going to be some challenging times, particularly
Yeah.
for the arts. But and that's what we're here for, is advocating for the arts. And I believe he's just indicated they might defund the NEA, which is always a problem. So we're here trying to fight against that and advocate for the funding of the arts.
Yeah, so you heard that Trump is not a fan of the arts, even though he loves the limelight
Yeah.
and loves being on TV. It's ironic, right?
Yeah, it is. I think the arts is always an easy target. I think because people kind of think it's an extra, just a little extra sauce at the end. But we really feel that it's a much more essential thing than I guess a lot of the politicians feel. First of all, economically, it's it's the number 2 export of the United States. Entertainment is, but also we feel it's kind of who we are as people, and we're not advocating for big actors in Hollywood. It's more for kids across the United States that they get arts education, because we think it's important for our country.
It's important for your upcoming project. If we can talk about Book of Henry a little bit with Colin Trevorrow. Tell us about your role and what you'll be doing.
Well, I can't talk too much about it because it's kind of a thing, but it's going to be a good movie. Should be out this spring sometime. And Fistfight's coming out February 17th.
Oh, that's a little
good
closer.
one. Yeah.
Now, do you actually get into any literal fistfights?
I can't tell you.
Oh, how are you?
Ice Cube,
How are you on your fighting game? You do any boxing? You do a little jiu-jitsu? Have you taken any martial arts before?
A little working out on that stuff. So.
Yeah. So Ice Cube will be hanging out with you.
That's right. We had fun. Yeah.
And one more question before you go.
Yep.
Any possibility you could be in Better Call Saul?
I always get that question.
Yeah.
I can never answer that question.
Yeah. I don't know. Would they make you look 10 years younger or something like that?
They can do that these days, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Dean Norris, thanks so much for talking to us here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
From music and dance to painting and sculpting, the arts allow us to explore new worlds and to view life from another perspective. They encourage individuals to sharpen their skills and abilities and to nurture their imagination and intellect. It was President George W. Bush.
Turning into a pep rally. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Maya Angelou. Please let it be better than last. Cheery.
Art is a nation's most precious heritage. For it is in our works of art that we reveal to ourselves and to others the inner vision which guides us as a nation. And where there is no vision, the people perish. Lyndon Johnson.